though overtime. We didn't really have it.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us, Lynn. She's been busy as a beaver preparing for tomorrow night's or tonight's. Oh, goodness. It's already today.
Yep.
Tonight's Friday Night Live. So stay tuned. There'll be what is it? You'll be posting in the back office a little bit later, sometime overnight or in the morning. And we'll see what happens. Friday Night Live. Maybe I'll make a guest appearance. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Surprise appearance.
One never knows. One never knows. Well, it's the 16th day of September, 2022. This is RobLynn Live, coming to you live from St. Petersburg, Florida, in the Tampa Bay area of Florida, on the west coast of Florida, in the Sunshine State, where it rains every day at 4 p.m. during the summertime. Right?
I guess if people could hear us, I had the volume all the way down, but evidently they heard us because I don't see comments saying they don't hear us.
Okay.
Have you guys been hearing us all this time? I had the volume on the.
That's one way to shut me up.
I hope you heard what he said.
Turn the volume down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
I think they heard us.
Who knows? Well, we'll continue on regardless. Once again, we have technical difficulties here at the Nakamoto Gorman Hacienda. But let's move along.
Okay, so we're going to say subscribe first, right?
Thank you for that cue. Yes, please subscribe to Lynn's YouTube channel. Ring the bell or click the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when Lynn goes live. And please like. The algorithm within YouTube loves the like button, so please like.
Hit the thumbs up button. I think it looks like a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. As I said, hit the thumbs up button, please. Now, Lynn has many 2020 pending founder positions
What
remaining.
year are they?
They're 2020. I'm glad you asked.
I'm glad I asked you, yes.
Yes. And all that is needed is an email sent to Lynn, as she has an email set up just for new pending founders. And that's 2020 pending founders with an S. Here we go again. At gmail.com. You just can't get good help, can you, Nakamoto?
No.
2020 pending founders at gmail.com. And all that's needed is a first name, last name, phone number with no dots and no pluses or dashes.
Hyphens. Yeah, no hyphens. Exactly.
A hyphen is a dash for those of us
who... all you have to do is put numbers. That's the key.
That was my next thing I was going to say, numbers only.
Okay, good.
Thank you for noticing. And an email that's never been used in OnPassive before. Now, remember, and this is a reminder.
Yes.
Remember that the deadline is midnight, Pacific Daylight Time, midnight, Tuesday morning, which is Monday night going into Tuesday morning. So midnight, Pacific Daylight Time, or 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 0300 hours for you military dudes and dudettes.
September 20th.
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 Right.
So I think people are realizing that opportunity to be a founder is coming to a permanent thudding close.
This is the real end. Capital E, small n, capital D, end.
The end of all ends, and the beauty of it is that we go on to a new chapter as soon as we're able to close off the foundership,
right.
When we don't allow the transfer of pendings anymore. So it's a good thing.
And those of you who've been logging into your back office, which I know is everybody, at least daily or every other day or every 2 days, have probably noticed that the number of founders has shrunk. It's going down. And Ash promised that was likely going to happen. So there's no time like the present. So
this is it, man. You guys, when
Sign up.
the final stretch. So, if you do want additional positions, this is the time to ask for them, and bring in as many as you can. Everybody who gets an extra position, or anybody that sees the light, they're going to be blessed.
And it's an extra stream of income to those of us who are already founders.
Exactly.
So tonight's live is brought to you by the letter T. T is in Tom, T is in Taylor, T is in Tom Taylor, T is in terrific.
T as in today,
tonight, and tomorrow. Today, tonight, and tomorrow.
It wasn't very
So
nice.
anyway, 3 words, please type them in the chat.
Okay.
With the letter T that remind you of Mr. Ash Mufara, and or on passive, or both. So keep those cards and letters coming. Now, as is our practice, and I think those of you who have come along for this ride the entire time know, are you done adjusting the screen? Not the screen, the screen. Oh my goodness. As is our practice, the RobLynn Show, or RobLynn Live, we have a new topic every morning. Remember?
Can you move down? You're off the center. Come toward the middle again, please.
It's the problem with live video. You get all these elbows and knees and pinches to straighten up. So now I've straightened up. Is that right?
Much better.
Oh, I'm glad you like my position here. Now, the topic this morning, and we'd love to get you guys thinking about this. And I know some of you who saw it posted in the back office already know what the topic is, but it's the possibilities, or let's say on passive, the possibilities are endless. Boy, that's a mouthful. On passive, the possibilities are endless.
It's kind of a mouthful, that's true.
It is a mouthful.
The possibilities are endless.
Well, let me give you a few of those endless possibilities right now. What do you think of that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Ready.
How about a website that currently changes 2 times weekly, on Monday and on Thursday? Soon to change daily, 7 days a week. I know, speaking for myself, and I'll speak for you on this because I feel you think the same way. There's no company worldwide that changes their website on a daily basis. Who does that?
I don't think anybody does.
If you look at some of the companies you've done business with as a customer, you'll notice that the website, it always looks the same. It's the same old humdrum, odro, background and wording, but not with on passive every Monday and every Thursday.
And everybody just expects it to be the same because that's just the way it's always been.
Right. And as the lady who greets you before you log in says, wow. I'm so tired of that. We got to change that. Like whoopee or something. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty good at that.
And what's funny is, okay, if you're on that site, right, and you leave it after a while, suddenly the lady comes back and says, wow. And it might be 5 or 10 minutes later after you stop using the site, and it startles the heck out of you.
She wants you to know that, wow.
Now, who else has experienced that? Am I the only one where the lady comes out of the blue and says, wow, a second time or a third time? It scares me.
Well, at any rate, it happens to all of us. And who today logged in and marveled at the website? I know I did. I was right there.
Did you like it?
This morning, yes. It's color-wise, I don't think it had as many popping colors, but it was all business. All business. So it was pretty good. And how about kicking off, no pun intended, in a World Cup FIFA style, 3 free products.
I like that. I love that. And we all should be loving that.
Just another possibility, and actually it's going to be reality. And it will capture the imagination of all who hop in to enjoy, whether they be a founder, a future reseller, or Plain old
Customer.
customer.
Yeah, a plain old customer, they're very special to us.
So the possibilities truly are endless. There's no doubt about it. Well, how about even something else?
What?
9 more digital products coming our way in very short order
Woohoo!
and becoming available to the entire world.
Yes, the world doesn't know what's going to hit them. Man, they're going to be in shock.
Hit me with your best shot. No, don't start singing, Ron. At any rate, then how about another 40 plus digital products coming our way?
Woohoo!
All I was going to say IA embedded, but why don't I go
know.
ahead and say it like it is?
I know what you mean.
AI embedded
Yeah.
for worldwide consumption.
Woohoo!
This is truly endless. It goes on and on and on, the possibilities. And how about a data center? What do you think of that? A data center that offers the best in security, the best in ease for those of companies that are going to use our data center, and that will be followed up with more data centers. This is not a one
shot.
pony show. This is a
One
multiple pony show. We're going to have multiple data centers. Now, are they going to be inside a mountain? Are they going to be inside buildings within a mountain?
Or under the ocean?
Are they going to be under the ocean? Are they going to be up in the sky somewhere where you'll see on passive? Once again, the possibilities are endless.
Mhm.
Truly endless. Now, are you feeling me yet, folks? Are you feeling what I'm saying here about the endless possibilities?
I hope so.
If not, where you been the last 10 minutes?
Wake up!
Wake up, America. Wake up, Africa. Wake up, Papua New Guinea. Wake up, Europe. All of Europe. Wake up. At any rate, shall I continue?
Yes.
I shall?
Mhm,
I
please.
will.
Please.
Why not? Buckle up.
Do they have
folks.
any choice? Like,
Well, they can certainly turn us off. I mean, that would not surprise me if somebody got a little bit, upset and said, "This guy's really full of it tonight." So, and he's yelling and
so
screaming.
far,
and,
so good. We've got 100 people here.
well, we had 101. See, I told you they dwindle when I get excited like this. At any rate, oh, wait a minute. There's more. There's more endless possibilities. How about a wallet? A digital wallet so unique that it's not a one variety wallet. Think of the possibilities within the wallet, what one can do. Adding funds by sales. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Building up your wallet. Every time a sale is made, that wallet gets bigger and bigger.
And fret not and fret no more if one can't afford, when we are out there in the world, the activation fee, as I call it, for, let's say, a suite of items. One can pick one and make that their one, okay? And then anyone that wants that one, guess where the commissions go? That's right, they go in the wallet. Right smack dab in the wallet. And what's going to happen to that wallet? It's going to get thick.
It gets fatter and fatter.
Fatter and fatter and fatter.
I like fat wallet. It's a good thing.
And correct me if I'm wrong. The other day when Ash was on, not 360, but on the day before for the corporate webinar, I believe he was clicking around and you could add accounts to the wallet.
Yeah, so like if you have multiple accounts, you can just have everything in one. So you don't have to like log into like 100 different accounts.
Now that brings me back
to save us time.
And single sign-on.
Mm-hmm.
Single sign-on. There's more to single sign-on than just signing on. Once you're in, which is good.
Means you don't have to like go through many doors. Like let's say you were like in a mall, you would just hang out in the mall. You wouldn't have to leave the mall to go to another mall. You just stay in that one mall because that mall has everything you need.
Is that known as one-stop shopping?
Yeah,
One place for everything.
it's powerful.
One place for everything.
And there's no other company that offers that,
I don't know of one.
One-stop shopping for digital products. Nobody does that.
I don't know of one at all, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we forget, as I wind down a little bit, lest we forget a passive income, a residual income for one's lifetime.
That's a big deal.
Where else does that come from? Only on passive.
Well, there is residual income in other companies, but you have to continually work hard, and it's hard to sustain yourself, because of the way it's structured. But with us, you'll be able to have that residual income effortlessly. That's the difference. The work is done for you. That's unique.
So, getting back to basics, on passive is our solution to the pollution.
Yay!
Worldwide. It's going to solve so much of the polluted air around the world, and what goes on in business, and what goes on in communities, and what's needed in communities, and what's needed in countries where they don't have clean air, clean water, enough food to eat for the people that live there. The solution to the pollution: the train has left the station. So let's see what else we can talk about. Oh, I almost forgot. How about an on-passive store? Speaking of endless, I believe Mr. Mafar may have mentioned this a couple of times now, both on 360 and in the webinar, the corporate webinar. How about a store that's global, maybe starts in Hyderabad and makes its way to Dubai, and then maybe over to Singapore, and then maybe to downtown Orlando, or somewhere in Orlando, a store that sells novel items, on passive hats, on passive coffee mugs, which I've got to have several of those in different colors, on passive hats and t-shirts, which I got to have multiples of those. I'm going to be your best customer, Ash. You wait and see. The day the Orlando store opens, you're going to see Nakamoto and Gorman with debit or credit card, or cash if you prefer, in hand. Is that right?
Yeah. Are you going to be a shopaholic?
Not nearly as much as you. Shopaholic. So let's see. Let's hear what you guys have to say.
All right.
Enough of Nakamoto and Gorman. Let's hear what you guys have to say about the endless possibilities here, and also your T words, please.
So I've been highlighting the T words pretty much. I caught up.
Okay.
So now it's like, what are the endless possibilities? What do you see in Unpassive's future? What's going to be happening? I think that'd be fun to see what your ideas are. Where do you think Unpassive will go? And where will Unpassive take us?
I know I'm skipping around, but Tanya already said I can't wait to get my on-passive gear. We're going to gear up, Tanya. Gear up. All right, let's scroll a little bit. Let's say some hello.
It was an interesting comment by Peter. Wait, where did it go?
Peter Dutko?
He said, when I logged in, there wasn't a 6-digit code needed. The website came right in. Okay, so I heard that from somebody else too. So then at that moment, I checked, and it still required an OTP. The one-time password still was there.
That's the 6 digits?
Yeah. So I don't know if it was just a quirky thing that it was only for a temporary.
Or maybe that's coming to a theater near you.
Could be. It could be. I'm mystified. Can you tell us? I know a lot of you log into the back office frequently. So let's say within the last few hours, did anybody notice that there was no 6-digit access code required? Who noticed that? That I want to know.
No, I didn't notice that. Wow.
Yeah, but a few people said so. I don't know if it was just a temporary thing or what. Pray tell us. We want to hear.
Yes, we do. We do. We do. How about some T words from Raphael? Timeless, towering, and treasure. Ooh, those are good.
And Tom Taylor says, my wife wants to get a black belt in shopping.
Chances are good. Chances are good for that.
Funny. And we have Santos saying, I'm very happy to see speed updates and speed development of my company on passive. Thanks, Mr. Ash Mafara and Hydrabed Technique. I love you.
How fast is logging in? Before you can click on your email to see what the code is waiting for you.
I swear, it's true. You know, by the time I make my way to get the code, it's staring at me. I'm like, oh, that is fast.
Yeah, very fast. And Godwin says thoughtful, terrific, timeless.
And then as far as your comments, honey, about the store, the Three Hugs says, I'd love to have a physical store in the town of Naalehu, which is on the big island, right? Naalehu.
Right. So
Be cool.
the possibilities,
Hawaii, yeah.
right? The possibilities are truly endless. Truly endless.
And Janice says, it's too much endless possibilities for my tiny brain to even think of right now. Oh, and here's Harry. He said, I just logged in without the code.
Wait a minute. Harry, are you saying you clicked on the login for OnPassive and no 6-digit code was required? Wow.
Because how come I had to do mine? Maybe it's going by region or something. Or maybe it's just a test now. I don't know. But I still have to type in the code. The 6 digits will be going out, Lynn and Rob. Yes, we know that. He mentioned that. But I didn't think it would be like now.
Well,
and then Tanya says, same for me tonight. She didn't have to type in the code either.
Well, we better start logging in more often from more accounts then.
Wow. Oh, look at this. Janice says, I logged in myself just now, so I could go on the link you have in the back office, and it did not require the OTP.
Woo.
Wow. And
we are moving
Harry
on
said
up.
he did it just now.
All right, Harry.
Wow. And then Judy says there's no 6-digit required. I was just on there.
All right, Judy. That's good to know.
Wow.
Should I step away and go try to log in? I better stay here.
Yeah, go log in. I'll read the comments. Go and try. Go.
Go.
Yeah, I want to see if only.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So Sherry Green says my said he wants to come up with some merchandise ideas for the store. He said that let's make a bobblehead of Ash kicking a soccer ball. Ooh, that would be a collectible. I would want to get that. My gosh. Tiana says, me too, Tiana. Well, cool. Wow. And then John Barilla says the back office recently would not let him log in. And then we have M. Kaylee saying, no OTP now. And David Pickett says, no more 6 digits required on my account. Is that permanent, you guys? Or is this just temporary? Is it starting now? Is that how it was supposed to be? I thought we're gonna wait until that happened. Right? Because I thought it was gonna be like fingerprint or eye recognition, iris recognition, or something like that. Or I thought, maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Is this a permanent change? This is it? From now on, we'll not have to have an OTP? Anita says, thankful, timeless, and treasure. So we're asking people to say 3 words they associate with OnPassive or Ashmafara. So that's Anita's 3 words. And Kaylee say it's login. And we have Johanna saying terrific, truthful, and trustful. And we have Verona saying yesterday about 11:30 p.m. EDT, the back office got changed. So is there anything else that changed, just that, or is there anything else that visibly looks different? I was kind of curious on that. And Diona says, yes, there was no OTP required or needed when I logged in 5 minutes ago. Wow. Logged in without codes, Harry says. Okay, so then pretty much that's the way it is then. Raphael says, I just got in the back office without the code. That's so much easier. I don't know if you've experienced it, but how many times I've been on the site and I leave it idle. In other words, I'm not typing anything in. I'm not really using the site, and then I get logged out. I go, oh darn it, I got to log in again. And interestingly enough, we hear from Tracy, and she's in New Zealand. She's saying that she needed a code. Kiwendo says, I just logged in, no OTP required, but the O founder page is blank. Maybe they're working on the site.
I'm still trying to log in.
And my husband, well, you can't log in, honey?
I'm having trouble getting my computer to let me click on the site. It's warming up.
Okay. And Sherry Green says, wow, no OTP. I just logged in. And M. Kelly says, log in without the code. Jelena says, by me also, no access code required. Tom Taylor says, I just logged into without a code. Harry says, no code required. Mirthlin says, no code. And Tiana says, no code. And we have, M. Kelly said that before. Johanna says, no code. Well, Casey says, I haven't had to log in yet. Oh, well, if you do, try to log in. Alex says, no code required. So it looks like wherever you are, no code. Diona, in Atlanta, no OTP appeared. Harry says, I did it 4 times in a row. Key window, no OTP required, but when I had to refresh the page for it to open, and it still did not require an OTP. Judy says, I agree with Harry, no code required. Tanya Henderson saying, no code required. Wow, Lauren says, now when you log in to the back office, no code is required. Isn't that nice, Lawrence? So much easier. And Harry says, yeah, they're working on the site for sure. Oh, and John says, I can't log in right now. Honey, are you able to log in?
Not yet.
Okay, so maybe they're working on the site, people, and that's why people can't log in. And we have Daniel saying no code. We have Parvesh saying, I also log in the back office without an OTP. Just click and boom, boom. Mara says, I logged in without the code as well. Wow, you guys. That's good. Things are changing in a good way. We have Roy Davies, and he says, I got my OTP 2 times this evening to log in. I'm going to log in now to see. Harry says, maybe it's temporary. Richard Lamotte says, no OTP. I just tried it. Okay, and we're seeing that Munir, he cannot log in at all. My husband can't log in at all. What does that tell us? They're working on the site. So maybe that temporary no OTP required I think it might be temporary, not permanent. And Anita says, I haven't been able to log in for weeks. I was heartbroken. So, but Anita, I know you're working on it. Your friend is helping you. So you should be okay. Just get your friend to help you. And Mario Souza says, I just logged in and no OTP as of tonight for me. Godwin says, no code required. And then June says, I was in my account about an hour ago and now I can't log in. Okay, well, at least 4 people so far can't log in. Right? So there's the sign. Hello to Francis. Hi, Francis Tyler. We love you guys. You share your Midnight Plus with us. That is so unpassive. Thank you. Love you. All right. And then Brenda says, hello, everyone. I just hopped on. The 3 hugs says facial recognition is what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Okay, and Tom says, as long as you log in from the same device and or IP address, OTP will not be required. Okay, that's kind of logical. 3 T's, transformational, top tier, and technology. And Cheryl Beth says she didn't need a code either. And Kendall Key Window says, I don't think we will need sign-on confirmation until there's a wallet. Then facial or fingerprint will be required for security, I would imagine. That could very that's logical, Key. And Mary says, I just logged in. I did not need the code. Raj Kumar Giri says, no code required to my account as per now. And Tanya says, earlier I had to use the code, but not now. Tiana says, I tried it just now. No need the code. I got it. Wow. And we have Satya saying, yes, ma'am, directly. We are logging in. Nice. And Agrawal has his three keywords: trusted, truthful, tremendous. Awesome. But then Casey's comment, it says, that's not good for security. So what do you guys think of that? That if you can just directly log in, is that secure? Is that a good thing? We would like to hear your opinion on that. Srijit says, logged in without the 6-digit OTP. Christina as well. She got in. Same thing with Barry. Majority of you are getting in. And Cheryl says, it's better without a code. Francis says, yes, no more 6-digit access code to log into the back office. And Mario says, I think the OTP is going away before we go to mail. That's interesting. I love to hear your opinions. And then let's see. Verona thinks they are reaching region by region. That could very well be. So that means they didn't get to Florida. Honey, did you log in?
Logging in now. I'll let you know within seconds what happened.
Oh, it's logging in now, but it's slow, right? Something's different, huh, honey?
Yes.
It's slow. It's sluggish. Richard says, yes, I confirmed sign on to O-Founders back office without the 6-digit code. Tiana says, much better without the code. Thank you. She's so cute. And we have Prasanta Biswas. No code. No code. He got in without a code. And Godwin says, well, it certainly will be temporary. Very interesting. And we have Parvesh who chimes in. He says it's a good time for those who are not able to log in the back office earlier. Just log in and check out all your information. And Sherry Green says, I have 8 accounts. None of them required an OTP. And June suggests if you can't log in, just wait a few minutes and retry. Yes, that's what I usually do with OnPass.
I just logged in 4 times and no code.
My husband just logged in 4 times and no code was required. Same thing with Daniel. And Roy Davies says, I don't have to log in with my OTP. That's awesome. Go, 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 Mr. Ash Mufara. And Janice says, when I clicked on your link to join the webinar or YouTube channel, your link did not work. Oh, but you're in now, right, Janice? So the link did work eventually, I hope. And we have Segovan Juventen saying, no code too.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess in general, people don't need a code. Karen, she's in PNG, no code required.
All right, Papua New Guinea.
Lawrence in Kenya,
No
code
code
required. And Key Window says also the code never came to email. And John Barilla says, I cannot log in. I think they're working and some may not need a code, but maybe not permanent. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's just temporary because they're working on the site.
Could be.
And then Rocky Bull says OTP is out.
O-U-T.
And Mario says, I was having the same thing, June. I refreshed and it worked. I believe there is work being done. Harry says, been navigating the site with no problem.
We like that.
James says, just logged in, no code required. And Casey says, it will only be temporary.
Okay.
So that's, pretty much we see that most people could get in without
There's
a code.
Barry Dang saying no code needed.
David took a couple times, but I got in. No code. 3 Hug says, no code in Hawaii.
I wonder if it's temporary to see if that end of the software hardware combination is working. I wonder if it's a test, like a beta test within.
Very intriguing.
Yeah, O-Wallet's going to require something.
Yeah. Key says O-Wallet will require an OTP or six digit to the phone, as my bank requires.
That makes
Cheryl
sense.
says I can log into all my accounts. And Harry thinks it might be a regional thing.
Could be.
And Christina says I tried again, no OTP, and I went right to updates. We have David saying the link was not working, so I came by clicking on Marty's Thankful Thursday, then on to here.
Boom.
Oh.
Boom, baby, boom. Marty to the rescue.
So something. And then here we have Monir saying he cannot log in at this moment.
Okay, well.
Wow, that's interesting.
Patience, and more patience.
Kushal says maybe temporary.
Could be.
But it's nice that we can compare notes because we have an international attendees coming, people from all over the world.
Global.
So it's so nice to be able to ask, what's going on in your area. What a blessing. And here we have Raphael says, I'm in 3 different accounts now, not needing the code. MKlee, no code.
Wow.
And Judy says, if I'm not mistaken, it was temporary for no OTP code for a few days while they worked on things. Oh, is that what it was?
That would make sense.
Wow.
That would make sense.
And then we have Shurajit saying he refreshed the page 4 times and logged in without a code. There is no headache of getting an OTP from your email. It is definitely more convenient.
Right. It's one less click.
And
it's a single click.
And you know how we are, people today. We want easy, convenient, no hassle. And here we have, David says, it took a couple times, but no OTP was needed. So that's good to know.
Good stuff.
Yep, good.
So if they're testing it to see if it's working, regionally at least it seems like it's working, which is good.
Yeah,
which is good.
Pretty good. It's comforting to compare notes and know.
Rakshumar says, technology, time, and treasure. How did you get by without me for 7 minutes?
I don't know. It was hard.
Jelena says, I think that the OTP is removed by region. I don't have OTP anymore, but 3 hours ago it was still there. Okay, probably regional. And Myra says, trustworthy, Triumph, and tech. And Brenda says, I don't mind an OTP if that keeps us secure. I'm with you on that, Brenda. Because it is so fast. It's gotten to be lightning fast. Remember what I was saying earlier?
Lightning fast. That's right.
I mean, you click on it, it says code sent, and by the time you click on your email, it's been waiting for you. So that's a good thing.
Unheard of. And what Diona says, I don't mind the OTP as an added security measure.
Right.
But
security is a good thing.
Yeah. But if they figure out a way to not have the OTP and be just as secure, I'm all for it.
Enter the data centers. I think that's going to help with that.
Because getting the code takes a few minutes.
Seamus says no code.
Yeah.
No code needed.
And Harry says he thinks this is only because they are working on the site.
I'm getting that feeling too.
And Mary says, I love not having to go back and forth. I think we all would agree on that. Not having to go and retrieve a code is certainly a blessing for us. It's one less hassle, right?
That's for sure. It's time for some more.
So, Myra asked a good question. If AI is at work, why do we need the OTP? Good question. An
extra added level of security.
And
perhaps.
Maybe. When I log into my bank, Key says, I receive a text message with a 6-digit number, and I have to type that code in my banking website. And I believe we will have the same thing when we get a wallet.
That would make sense. Ronan says hello from Israel.
Oh.
So I'll say hello, Ronan, and shalom. And Agrawal says, I think it's not secure, but many of the founder family wouldn't get access code. Their success is very useful. Well, we know it's working, not having to use it. We've gotten quite a bit of feedback tonight. And Mario says, short term, I don't think security is a problem. However, long term, it is needed. I agree with that. The hackers just aren't going to go away. They're going to keep trying until they can, in their minds, get in. I don't see it happening without passive, though, Presenta says, don't worry about security. AI is here. And in the words of Rob Gorman, IA is here as well.
That's funny.
IA stupid, but for saying it like
That was cute when you said IA.
IA. And Jeanette says, thunder striking tsunami with on-passives technology and transformation. Wow,
Nice.
I like that. And Srijit says, tempest in brain is a transparent and tolerant. I like that. Very thoughtful.
And a funny moment from Harry, a funny statement.
Hackers can have all my apples now. I've got many fruit flies. Yeah,
Hi,
they'll be
David.
gone though. The fruit flies will be gone.
Yeah, David Pickett says no code was required. Also, now on all the email accounts that were not working are all working now. Yahoo.
Now my AI mail has not been working, and I've written a couple of times on that. I'm going to have to check that out.
How many of you have mail not working for you? Let's get a
Me.
yeah, I want to hear. I'm curious. I think it's most of us. I think it's not working for now. It's more than. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I just don't think it's working.
You know, that's what makes our live so live, because it is live, and we can all talk to each other and work things out.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. And remember, we're beta testers, so we have to expect this kind of thing. Ups and downs, but we're helping the company and we're helping ourselves. And Janice says, no, I'm on my phone through the YouTube notifications you guys always send, but in the back office, your link does not work. Okay, wow.
That's good to know.
Wow.
I'll have to check that out too.
Yeah. I created a custom link, which I always do, so maybe I copied the wrong link or something. Maybe an old
Well,
link.
that could be, or missed a letter or a number.
Yeah, very possible.
Mario says, great advice from Pravesh. Log into all your accounts and make sure everything looks good, since you don't need an OTP for now. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Oh, here's some T words here.
Lystra, tremendous. Telegraph and tweak truthfully. Ooh, nice. I like that. Harry says, not to mention, for the first time in 5 years, a mouse in my kitchen.
And we have Godwin saying it's a work in progress.
I believe that, Godwin. I believe it.
David says no code will spoil us. It will be a bummer if it goes back to those who have multiple positions.
You can. I can identify with that issue.
Yeah. And then Three Hugs says maybe they're working on OMeal sign-in.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And Doma correctly says, yes, we need to have patience, and more patience. And Tiana agrees about the O wallet comment.
All right.
And even Mario says, hey, that makes sense, Key.
Yeah.
And Richard Freezer says, maybe the O founder's back is slowly FOF. And we have Nanette saying, no OTP code for me either. Casey says, no code in Thailand.
All right,
Doma,
Casey.
no code required.
Doma says the same thing.
Yeah, the key will be patience, and we will become successful.
Right on, Tiana.
Good,
Right on.
good attitude. All right. Okay, here's a cute riddle or joke from Thai.
I ate some alphabet soup and some laxatives for lunch, and I'm about to have a bowel movement.
A vowel movement.
A vowel movement.
Ah,
All right.
that's cute. No OTP in North Carolina.
All right.
John Barilla says, now I can log in, but it took longer than when I get the OTP.
It's got to be a test, John. I'm sure that it's being tested in Hyderabad. It's got to be. It's got to be.
Yeah, and Verona says, single click, the easy life is great. Thank you to Ash and the tech team. Ian says no OTP either.
All right.
So it might be temporary, but it's good to see. Good to see. Helen says no OTP either. The majority say no OTP. All right. Any more keywords?
I'm looking, but you're scrolling pretty fast. So.
You can read that one.
And Daniela says, I'm in Uruguay, South America. Almost 2 a.m. I did not try to log in now, but I like the OTP is more secure. Yeah, that's true. And Kushal says no OTP. And there's Francis saying top triumph and Thanksgiving. We're going to have a good Thanksgiving for sure. Threejit says talisman, tradition, and tsunami. Ooh, tsunami seems to be the popular word.
Mm-hmm.
Harry says, sorry, but the last time I needed the code, it took forever to get it. I had to wait 2 seconds. What a wait. A terrible wait time.
And Godwin says the founders, I guess his founders page is blank, further proof that there's work in progress.
I believe it. I believe it.
Key Wendell says one thing we are not is patient. The need for no longer required will be explained soon. We just gotta wait for the explanation from Ash. Patience, grasshopper.
All right. I'm a believer in patience. I'm just not very patient. I believe in it.
At least they're honest.
And Mario agrees with Key. So there you have it. The great minds are thinking alike. And AI at its best, our platform has many layers of security. Plus, we have our own data centers to protect us. Hashtag Myra.
Very good.
And no OTP for Karina. Right. Peter says endless possibilities will be unlimited. If the possibility can be thought of, it can happen. Wow.
And I think
That's Ash Mufara all the way, without a doubt.
and it looks like Daniel's saying that the site isn't working for him.
Okay, try it again a little while.
No, that's the answer to the O-mail question. Is O-mail working for you in the back office?
I didn't know that you had that question.
Yeah, you didn't hear me ask that question?
No, I was trying to log in.
Oh, okay. So the question was, who has their O-mail working? And Daniel says not working. Scott Pendleton says O-mail not working. We have Ronan saying no, not working. Anybody else answer my question?
Yes, there's Casey O-mail works. I think that's what Casey said.
Christina says, I went to email early this morning. My Google sent me a text to my phone first to make sure it was me. Okay, so I'm talking about O-mail though. Casey says O-mail works, but it's slow to open.
I've yet to get it to open.
Oh, wow. Anybody else telling me about O-mail? I want to see. I was curious if O-mail is mostly not working for everyone or not.
Right.
And here we have John Barilla. I'm logged in and my O-mail is okay, but we must expect lots of changes over the next days to come. Remember, the entire site is about to change.
Yes, it is.
Good to know, though. And we have the 3 hugs that says, hope there are no hackers watching this live. Keep your password secure.
I agree with that. 3 hugs.
Yeah. And Agrawal says, last chance, get hurry, door is closing, get your founder position to anyone who has pending IDs. Enjoy as a founder. So he's encouraging people to grab the pending founders.
I wouldn't waste too much more time because today is Friday and we're talking Monday night going into Tuesday. So you just really, really have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You have 4 days. 4 days.
That's nothing. It's
4 days.
Gonna fly by, honey.
Yeah.
And Satya saying there's a link number 70 in the back office, but it should be 71. Did anybody else notice that? And we have 1, 2, 3 saying my links look more beta than the others. So I think something was going on with our great tech team. No problem.
They are the bomb. They are the best. They're in Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm.
And Carrie says, could not get in, must be working on it. I'm agreeing with that. We are beta testing. And Raphael says, remember our secure back office will be on passive OBS and not OFounders back office. That's true. On passive business services. And Mr. Amarish says, on passive is a valuable company. Enjoy the possibilities, which are many. And here's Key saying, time equals good health. Without health, you got no time left. Well stated. John Barella, sir, just logged in the back office with OTP. without OTP. All right. And Karina Lance says, I'm an O-mail on my laptop. O-mail opened up. Maybe that's what they're working on. And something has to, one part of the system has to shut down for the other to work for now. So that could be it.
Yeah, because for sure I can't get my mail. Nothing. It's just waiting.
Right. Oh, yours does that too
Mhm.
on all your accounts. Okay.
Mhm. And then George says there's a delay in getting a code. But I think they're saying that no code is required. But I guess in his case, the code is required.
Once again, it could be regional.
Yeah.
Could be
Very
regional. There's
interesting.
Tarun saying, good evening, RobLynn. No OTP in India. It's much faster. Can Face ID be a replacement? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. No two faces are the same. And here's Tom Taylor, double T, saying tailor-made teamwork and togetherness. All right.
And Tiana says hers is working.
I'm checking O-mail and it's working. Holy smokes. I'm
And
going
we
to
have-
send out some O-mails.
Agrawal says now mail isn't working. Diona says mail is working.
Regional.
Scott
Regional,
says
baby.
it's working. And we have Dave Johnson. He notices on the account I just got from Marty, it's not working, but under review by tech.
All right. Well, once again, a little bit of patience goes a long way, for sure.
Oh, and it's Thanksgiving in Canada.
It's Monday the 10th.
October 10th.
All right.
Oh, that's interesting. And Tracy says, no mail for me. 3 T words from Francis, toppled, tamed, transformed.
All right.
And we have Karina saying, yes, it's working for her. And Kushal says it's working.
Oh, you're catching up. Good.
And Les
Right.
Hudson, not able to log in. I guess they're working on the site.
I think you're right. I'm going to try again once we say good night, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. Raphael, O-mail is working. And Peter says, your O-mail works. It took about 30 seconds to open. Well, then there you go, patience. You got to be a little patient. June says her O-mail is working. Whoa. Tiana says, O-mail, my customer. And can you explain before I'm not 100% sure on that one.
You can ask me later, Tiana. You can text me. Okay? Talk about that. I'll explain to you. Okay? All right. And then Francis has 3 T words, toppled, tamed, transformed. And Peter says when I log in, my webinar tab will not open. Wow.
They got to be working on it. Now that proved positive.
Yeah.
Because those are things that were natural. They opened right up.
Yeah.
So they got to be working on
it. South Africa logged in without the OTP.
All right. Joanna says, O-mail, I had to sign the agreement again. That's interesting.
See, that's different. My goodness. 3 words from Brenda. T words, thankful, thoughtful, and top notch.
So we are learning. We learn every night from the people that join us.
Yeah.
From all you founders that join us.
It helps to compare notes. Steve can't even log in.
And it's good to talk about these things because there may be something that the tech team is not, tuned into. It's possible. And that something may have fallen through the cracks.
But usually
highly
they know
doubtful.
exactly what's happening.
Yeah, highly doubtful.
They know more than we know.
Oh, hands down.
And Dave Johnson says, no 2 faces are the same, Rob. Identical twins, my face and Shrek. He's so funny.
Yeah, where did I come up with no 2 faces are the same when you got identical twins?
Yeah. Key Wendell says, figured it out. OTP gone because Ash wants us to use O-mail. But to use O-mail, we had to get the OTP to get another email. Now we don't. And that opens the door for us to use O-mail versus Gmail or Proton Mail.
I'm good with that.
And Casey said, I had to re-sign my own network agreement. You see what's happening, you guys? Things are changing.
Work in progress. Things are changing. Get ready to rumble.
Jelena says, do capital letters work for you on O-Trim? Because I had them in the beginning. I could combine upper and lower case, but now I can't.
That's interesting.
I can. I do upper and lower case in my links. I use that every day. I can use both, I noticed.
So it doesn't matter whether it's upper or lower, you have to use one or the other.
What?
So
So what I gotta do is when I create my links, I thought I checked it though. That's weird. I thought I checked my link, but obviously it's not working. So I'll
All
try to
right.
be more careful when I post a link in the back office.
Yeah.
And Les says they will get it working. The tech team are geniuses.
They are the masters.
And Yin Yang has no more than 3 T words. You can read them.
Transformational top-tier technology. Talented, techie, and teamwork. Tireless, tactful, and triumph. I like it.
David says they must be working on it. I can't get into another account.
Well,
That's okay. So now that we've compared notes, we know everybody's having different experiences.
how did we get on this subject? Endless possibilities was our topic.
Okay, we
But, it's good that we transitioned right into this because this is important to everybody. Every founder needs to know what's going on when it comes to logging in.
Yeah, and now that we kind of know they're working on it, it's very reassuring to us. We won't fret at all.
I'm feeling good. I'm
too.
good.
Me
I'm
too.
good.
Yeah.
And getting better.
Top, terrific, timely. David Otto says, I'm not worried because Unpassive has everything and we can do anything. So, of course, everything will be working. Just let the process do its thing. Love to all founders. We have it all. Olga says, trustworthy, togetherness, and teamwork. And Karina says, I don't think anybody should be worried just conversing with David.
Right.
Jelena says, oatmeal works.
I'm going to try it. That's good stuff.
And Casey says, I'm in O Network, but no post, and I can't go to Marty's post. You see, they're working
That's
on the
interesting.
site. Yeah, just so we know that they're working on the site. We'll be very, very patient.
And Ash is probably busy tonight.
Yeah.
His tea time is usually, around 10 p.m.?
Yeah.
So
The
I'm
night
sure
is
he's
young for
working
Mr.
on it with him.
Ash. All right, so we caught up with our comments.
No way. We caught up?
And we haven't hit the 1 hour mark. And we've got 132 people. Wonderful turnout tonight.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate that very much. Let's do a couple of reminders. Tomorrow, I would look for, or not tomorrow, let's call it like it is. It's today already. It's Friday. I would say look for Red at 11 Eastern Daylight Time. Chris likely at 11:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Followed up by Marty DeGarmo at noon. And then after that, what comes in the afternoon?
On Friday?
On Friday.
Only Friday Night Live.
Okay.
There's not much on Friday.
Friday Night Live. Are we going to reveal the Friday Night Live topic, or are we going to keep that a secret till you post it?
I think you can reveal it as long as we're sticking with that topic. Are we sticking with it?
Yeah, go back to Anna Martins. I want to see what she had to say.
Sure.
All good. Great to see you guys live. Thank you. Logged in, no OTP. My pending is gone. Hope it's given the original invitee a last chance to activate. Sweet, as mentioned by Ash at the corporate. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oatmeal's working perfectly. Just used it to send a mail successfully. Oh my.
I'm going to send you an oatmeal. What do you think of that?
If it's working, it might not be working for you yet, honey. I think it's regional.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
Olga says, hello to my best couple on Unpassive.
All right, Olga. Thank you. Thank you.
And Karina says, yes, I agree. Rob, just talking, it's great and helps they're working. That's always great. And,
there goes the C word. It's all about communication. And that's something that started 4 years ago with Ash. Things have changed. We've evolved, as they say. But it's good to talk about it. And I'm sure, and it's good to brainstorm. And that's kind of what we did for the last 25, 30 minutes. We talked about an issue that we're all having. And that's a good way to work things out or find out what maybe the quirks are.
And also, it's reassuring and to know that we should have trust and belief in the tech team and Mr. Mufara. They really know what they're doing. They're a bunch of competent geniuses working on behalf of Unpassive. So we're in a good place. When I see things not working the way they usually do, things are different. I think it's a good thing that they're working on the site. I mean, it just tells you it's a good thing. You know, like Marty says, it's when people say, "Oh, the site is down," Marty says, "Good. That means they're working on something." You know,
That's a good thing. So as a wrap up, we're going to wrap up right around on time tonight, this morning. Let's say, please subscribe to Lynn's YouTube channel. And once you do, click on the bell icon or ring that bell to get notified when Lynn goes live. And please, what is it? The thumbs up button? Hit that thumbs up button for a like. She would appreciate that. And I guess I would too. Hello, Soma. And let's see. I sent you a sticker in chat because I love you both.
Oh, we
Well,
didn't
thanks,
see
Richard.
your sticker. I'm so sorry we missed it.
Yeah, we certainly would have commented, Richard. Thank you.
How did we miss
The
that?
scroll queen will look.
I didn't see that, Richard. Usually, if you are you on my channel, Richard? Because it's supposed to show. I'm gonna scroll back. I don't see stickers. Do you?
Well, that's.
Sorry about that.
We appreciate it very much.
Yeah, we appreciate
Richard.
stickers, and we would always acknowledge them and thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard. Love you too.
Very,
And I did want to mention about the pending founders. Just as a reminder that anyone who wants an additional on-passive founder position needs to email Lynn at her special email just for this, which is 2020 pending. I'm not stuttering anymore.
No, you're doing a good job.
2020 pending founders at gmail.com. Need a first and a last name. Need a telephone number with no pluses, dots, or dashes, and an email that's never been used with OnPassive. So we're going to wrap up from St. Petersburg here. Look forward to seeing everybody that can make it tomorrow night.
It's going to be open
Not tomorrow
mic.
night, tonight.
Open mic. That's the whole concept, is that we're making it open mic. We want to hear from you. So, come and keep your mind open, your ears open, and tell us what you think. Tell us how you feel.
We may even continue this morning's chat over at Friday Night Live. Talk about this, work this out, see what happened during the day, and so forth. So thanks again. We appreciate everybody coming, and we will see you real soon.
Love you all. Thank you for being
Bye
here.
for now, everybody.
See you tomorrow?
No, we'll see them today.
Today. No, but besides the live, our RobLynn Live will be Saturday
morning at midnight.
Okay,
so we will see you, after Friday Night Live. We go to our Saturday version, or Saturday edition of RobLynn Live, and that'll be at midnight tonight, or going into Saturday morning. And then, as luck would have it, are we going to have a 10:30? We are, at 10:30 p.m. So it's a double dip Saturday here at RobLynn Live. So
because we go into PNG on Sunday at midnight Eastern.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good. So again, thanks everybody for joining. It's been fun, and we'll see you soon.
Love you
Bye
all.
for now.